What's going on, guys? This is going to be a review of the Magic Charger for Apple's Magic Mouse. This is a product by Mobee, and it was also sponsored by Mobee, so go ahead and check out their website right below. This is an absolute great product. I absolutely love it. I just don't know how I got by without it. So just getting into what this is, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video or what I just said, it is a charger for the Magic Mouse. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, hold on a second. Whoa. My Magic Mouse takes AA batteries. How do you pull this off? And that's where this guy comes in. So as you can see now, I have my Magic Trackpad, listen to me, I have my Magic Mouse right here, and so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the battery cover off, and as you can see there's no batteries in here, and that's because this is actually a battery pack. It's an inductive battery pack, which I haven't done my research on this. I really don't, this is what I think, is that it uses like magnets to create some sort of field, and that's how it charges. I really don't know, that's just my guess, my assumption, but as you can see, the battery pack fits in just like that. It takes the place of those AA batteries perfectly, and now just put this someplace safe because you really don't have a use for it while you're using this Mobee battery pack here. So now just do what you would think, do what you do with the other AA batteries. You simply just turn the mouse on and there you go. So what do you do when this thing runs out? Well, first I want to say this thing usually lasts me about a week or two. I mean, I use my computer every single day, and I really don't have to charge this more than once every, like I said, once every week or two. It really does depend. Like if I do a lot of editing, like in a week, then I'm really using this mouse a lot. That's when it gets down to usually about a week, but usually it can last around 2, just with usage for school and a few videos here and there. But just general usage, like I said, about 1 to 2 weeks I get out of this, and it's done charging overnight. So all you do to charge this thing is, here's the base station, which by the way plugs into USB, and I'll actually go ahead and I'll do that real quick. So as you can see, here's the base station, very simplistic. Here's the little power LED on the front. Other than that, it's very minimalistic. There's really nothing else to it, but on the back is where it plugs in by USB. So I'm simply going to plug that in, and then this side, which looks just like an Apple USB cable, I thought that was awesome. This plugs into any free USB port you have. Alright, so now that that guy is all plugged in and ready to go, as you can see, we now have a red LED. This obviously indicates that we have power, and it's red because it's not charging anything. But as you can see, as soon as I put the Magic Mouse near it, or really on it, it turns to green and it will start blinking. Now once the mouse is fully charged, this will stop blinking and it'll just be a solid green. That's how you know your mouse is fully charged. But like I said, this usually takes overnight and it'll be done, and that's usually if this mouse is actually very low. I use iStat menus. You can see a video on that on my channel, but that tells me right where my battery power is at. So once that gets low, usually around like 30-20% give or take, I'll usually throw this on the charger, and like I said, overnight it gets done, and as soon as I pull the mouse off of there, as you can see, the LED will turn back to red. So it's very, very simple, and I also want to point out, because this is what I always thought when I was looking at this online, there's no magnetic attraction here. I mean, you don't feel a magnet at all, so I always thought that was just kind of cool that you can actually hold it it doesn't even have to be touching. As you can see, it's actually charging right now. I just thought that was the coolest thing in the world. But I'm easily amused, maybe. But point being, this charger definitely has a great use. And this is great, like I said, for at night. Sometimes, I'll just be getting off the computer, and my mouse will be low, so I'll just throw my screensaver on, put the mouse on the charger, and it is good to go. And all night, that little green LED will just keep blinking. And once it's done, I simply remove the mouse, and we're good to go for probably about, like I said, another week to 2. So this is a very easy to use product. You really have to have no knowledge to use it. You simply plug it in a USB port and you are good to go. Now I will mention that because I don't know if this is true for all computers, but just the way my power supply is, even when my computer is off, my power switch on my power supply is actually turned on. So my computer is actually still drawing power even though it's shut down. So when my computer is shut down, I can still, as long as that's plugged in my USB port, I can actually charge this mouse just like this, even though my computer has been shut down. Now, like I said, I would assume that's that way for all computers, but that would probably just depend on the power supply. But I just thought that was something that you guys might like to know. So that's pretty much it. I really have no cons for this product. It's a very simple product, and it functions exactly as advertised. I really don't have any cons here at all. Maybe the only, I guess, somewhat semi-con is the price. It is $50. Actually, it's $49.90 to be exact. But I mean, when you just take into account the great experience you get with this, the very easy and very fast charging, and it also, like I said, the battery does last a while. and there's no more buying double A's. This will very easily and very quickly pay off for itself without having to shell out money every couple weeks for more double A batteries. So before I ramble anymore, thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you Mobee for sponsoring this product for review. I absolutely love it, and like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not quite sure how I got past, how I got by before without it. So I'm at CPU Kid on Twitter. If you have any questions, please like this video, give it a big thumbs up somewhere down there in the left corner. Also, feel free to share it on Twitter, anything like that. It really helps, and we'll see you guys in my next video.